everybody, it's Kelly and I am back with a process video, a new process video. This is a cheeky studio video that was supposed to go up about a week ago, and I was having computer issues. As you've heard, if you've been following me, you can tell my voice is much better. So anyway, here is the first one and with my new software and my fixed computer. So I have these three photos of me, my sister, and my brother-in-law, and we are having a little wine tasting there and celebrating their birthdays. So I'm going to take these photos and put them in a little collage here. And I'm putting that on the Simple Stories Hello Fall Falling for You paper. It is an older collection from 2016, so it will probably be hard for you to find it, just so you know that. And since this is a cheeky studio video here, I am actually putting, using some ephemera here. And the first thing that I am doing is I'm going to use that square as my journaling block here, and all of that floral ephemera to the right and the wine bottles and corks and those kinds of things that I'm going to use are die cuts from the Cheeky Studio On The Cover Ephemera pack. So I like that wood background, but I'm also thinking about maybe using this kind of rust colored paper here to give it a little bit of a shelf to sit on. But when I do that, I really don't love that idea of that shelf. So I took it off, and I'll just mount this on that wood paper. That is also the Simple Stories Hello Fall Falling for You paper. So one is the A side and one is the B side there. I happen to have two sheets of it. I'm taking my Tim Holtz tea dye ink there, and I am inking the edges. And now I'm bringing this floral paper back in, this rusty floral paper, and trying to decide if maybe I want to do it vertically there. But I don't know, I didn't like it. Maybe if it had been a thinner strip, or I don't know. I felt like I needed to mount this on something. I think part of it is I kind of wished that I'd cut it, the box there, a little bit larger that all the photos are sitting on. All right, so now I have the die cuts here from that On The Cover pack, and it was kind of a fall themed layout. You can get this, by the way, so make sure that if you're interested in this, you go to Cheeky Studio and use the discount code Kelly10, so it's KELLY 10, and you'll get 10% off anything on your order, and that's good all the time. So definitely do that. The only thing is I think if there's any kits left, it wouldn't be good on that, but it would be good on everything else. So now I am thinking about using these frames, and those are also from On The Cover as well. I kind of like the idea of using this yellow one because it kind of blends in with my brother-in-law's yellow sweater there. Now I knew I didn't need another journaling spot because I already had one, but I was toying with maybe figuring something else out. Here I've got 4 clusters of flowers, and I don't like that. I really dislike the even number. And I probably could have moved it and done it so I had the frame there, but the problem is in that top left photo, there's a big white spot in the photo, and I wanted to use some of the die cuts to cut that up. So that's why I'm kind of tied to that particular spot. I don't love it, but it is what it is, right? All right, so now I'm off looking for something. Ah, I know what it was. These Maggie Holmes gold stickers they're from the Willow Lane sticker. They came in the August 2018 kit, and I haven't used any of the gold ones, and I thought, well, this would be a really good layout to use this on because it's kind of a floral wreath, and I thought I might be able to use them to use them as sort of something to ground the floral cluster there, just so it wasn't just a plain die cut there. And you could do this with lots of different things. You could do it with stickers, you could do it with other pattern papers, you could do it with other die cuts. And I got this stuck down a little bit. And since I had it and I keep all of my Cheeky Studio pieces in an iris container, so it's really easy for me to work with anything that I've ever received from Cheeky Studio. All right, and before I forget, and here's the wine bottle and the wine glass that was also from that On The Cover Ephemera. It was a kind of book related and fall themed pack, but honestly, you can't see any of the books here. It's loaded with books and wine ephemera. So if you like either of those things, go get this. This is the second pack that I've had. I actually went through most of the first one when I received the kit back in August and did my layouts there, and then I used it on other things. So I bought this one on my own. All right, so now I like the position of that wine bottle and the wine glass, and I like the position of how the cluster is on the top left there, except I forgot that I have a cluster going on the bottom right, and I need to allow for that as well. So that's what I'm kind of doing here, is I'm going to allow myself some space for that. All right, so I'm going to play around with this a little bit, and what I should have done to make my life a lot easier is I should have put both of those gold circles, gold wreaths on my wax paper, and it would have made my life a lot easier, but I did not take the time to do that. Now, since I have this out, I decided I would use some more of the gold pieces here, and I decided to just add kind of like a little leaf cluster there behind the wine bottle and glass there. And then I found this little border piece, and I kind of like how that did give a little bit of grounding to the bottom of the layout, and it made the top and the bottom not exactly the same, because right now they're pretty darn close to being the same. The floral wreaths are a little bit different, but they're not completely different. So I did think here about possibly adding in a second cluster of leaves here, but I didn't like how they looked. There wasn't enough definition. You really couldn't tell what was what there. So I took those apart. Okay. So now I've got that done. And now I believe I'm going to look for the letters for my title. Not to give too much away, but I'm pretty sure that's what I'm doing here. And there you go. So I grabbed these chipboard letters from American Craft Stickers, and it's the hardcover font in gold. So I'm going to put that down there. And I really like how clean and simple these are. A little bit more gold to help tie in the gold from all of the Maggie Home stickers. And guys, just, I told you about the 10% off. I will put a little reminder at the end of the video here so that it makes it easy for you to find it. There's lots of great stuff in the Cheeky Studio shop. And trust me, I wouldn't use it if I didn't like it. So there are too, just so you know, there are playlists. Like if you have Cheeky Studio and you're looking for ideas, you can go to my playlist for that. All right, I'm adding some of these little cork stickers, and those came from a previous kit as well. I'm using a couple large and a couple small here, or 2 large and 1 small. All right, almost done there. And just getting a little bit of inking done here, because I forgot to ink that one die cut and then the journaling card as well. In the still shot and the detail shots, you will actually see the inking done. Okay. Or not the inking, the journaling done, I should say. You're going to see the inking done right now. Okay, I just added a couple of cork stickers from a previous kit and the numbers from the alphabet, and I'm all done. Here's a still shot and a couple of detail shots. Hope you guys are all well, and I'll be back with another layout again soon. Bye!